Yes, what can I do for you? Very well.
What's next?
Did you hear? Androste's ashes have been found. Here in Ferelden, too.
Mother of all innocent.
Everyone knows Androste.
Anything I can get you?
And it makes sense they
Good luck.
bring her ashes back here.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal. But no
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Yes? You're a Grey Warden, right? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. I am. I'm
The irregular...
Good to see you again.
is but one world, one life, one death. There is...
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. There.
I won't take... Thanks. I ain't sticking around to see how...
As there is but one world, one life, one... Our Maker. They are sinners who have given their love to a false god.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal.
All
But
men
know
are
that
the
the
work
sun-
of our...
Good to see you again.
What can I get you, stranger?
We must strike quickly. Battle it is then. I never liked this part. Of course. As you said. You have forced my hand. It will be done.
You have restored Eamon. I am most grateful.
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me. Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us. Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor, that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies. Ah, the Grey Warden recruit. I thought we might meet again. You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden. You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason. For anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, since Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. The Regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
Don't interrupt, Churl. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Carthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne. I should put my faith in untried foreign hands. Do you think I'm blind? Cailan depended on the Grey Warden's prowess against the Darkspawn, and look how well that ended. Let us speak of reality rather than tall tales. Stories will not save us.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon. My sister married King Merrick while he was still in exile. At that time, he and Loghain were inseparable. The wild prince who'd never seen the inside of a castle, and the farmer's son. When Loghain joined Merrick's rebels, he was just a raw-boned boy, but he got on one knee to swear that he would see Ferelden free or die trying. Yes, Merrick's mother was the rebel queen, the one who kept the heart of Ferelden beating when so much of it seemed dead. It was a tragedy she never lived to see her son take her throne. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
His lordship sends no notice he's coming, and now the house is full of guests. Andraste preserve us, this will be the death of me.
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind? I will answer to the best of my ability. It has been almost a year, hasn't it? Do you miss the tower at all? You can take a mage out of the circle, but you can't take the circle out of the mage. Or so Irving used to say. He was joking, but there is some truth to the statement. A mage never really leaves the circle, and for the rest of your life you will be seen as a circle mage. Yes, even though you are a Grey Warden now, you are a mage, and always will be, especially in the eyes of others. You represent both mages and Grey Wardens, and your actions may reflect well or badly on both groups. Remember that. Oh, but listen to me go on. You start... Oh, yes.
So many visitors, so many chamber pots to clean. Oh, if they keep tracking mud up here, it's going to take a month to get it all out.
Is it true that a... This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Looking for little old me? Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people. Looking for little old me? Yes? What's on your mind?
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy What say you? By all means.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
Everything in here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Earl's sitting room. No, I'm from Redcliffe. Lady Isolde brought me here to be her chambermaid last spring. I've family here, though. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The house...
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire.
I await your command.
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however.
This is not as defensible as I would... What is your wish, Kadan? As you wish. Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable. Good, because it's likely to be your... This is Elena, she's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself. My queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Logain, he is very subtle, no? But Renton Howe, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to Howe. A visit from the Queen to the new Earl of Denerim is only a matter of courtesy, and she demands answers. Things no decent person would repeat. He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room. I think her life is in danger. I heard Howe say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Earl Im.
We may have no choice but to trust Honora. The Queen is well loved. If Logain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
I have some uniforms. I will show you to the servants' entrance. I will go ahead to House Estate.
I haven't been here in a while. Something on your mind?
I got a moment, sure. Huh?
We'll need white cakes, Alana, not barley sugar. They're for the oral. Four cups flour, 3 cups lard. Now bring it over, child, and be quick.
Yes.
Indeed. Indeed.
Yes.
Uh-huh. You know what would do you some good?
A pair of nose plugs?
Go out, find a girl.
Ah, here you are again. What can I do for you? All right. Farewell.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing. Then I shall...
Here I am, Taliesin. Tell me, were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
Oh ho! And he makes an appearance. I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake. Oh? Does Zevran need to live?
I suspect I will manage just fine, Taliesin. I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back.
Indeed.
Yes.
Oh, look.
More fun. Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead.
Right. Great idea.
Write that one down.
For blood and glory! For blood and glory! For blood and glory!
It will be done. You like your face the way it is? It will be done.
You're no match for me!
Very well. There's no hope for you now.
Poetess. Stealing from a drunk poetess.
Of course.
On your guard!
For blood and glory!
And there it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am free of the crew. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out. A very good thing. It is in fact what I had hoped for ever since you decided not to kill me. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me. There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. All right. You make a convincing argument. You do. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much...
Yes?
Allow me. I could do that for you. Allow me. I could do that for you.
Braska.
Over here!
100th time his lordship isn't seen.
The servants' entrance is on the other side of the house. We must slip past this crowd to reach it. We will have to be very... Yes, and wherever he goes, a great many guards go with him. The estate is in poor repair. The new owl, he has not been very prompt in paying his workmen. I will be right behind you. This way.
No, the carpenter's craft hall has had enough of Howe's conveniently busy schedule.
Someone's creeping around down there. Go check it out.
We might want to walk softly here.
Do you need help?
Hiding!
Very well.
Oh!
Yes, very well. It will be done.
Enough!
Yes, of course. Very well.
Someone is coming. I can distract the guards, but you must move quickly. More guards patrol every hour. If they find these two missing, they will know... Hurry, my lady. Are you all prepared? I will go distract the guard. I will... Oh, you must come! I saw something! By the...
Darkspawn.
They will drag us...
Should we call?
Did you fall off a cart full of stupid? Call for help? So they can see us act like scared little girls because of some knife-eared wench?
They will eat us all alive!
If there is something out there and we don't sound the alarm, we'll look worse than scared.
And drast these holy knickers. Fine, we'll check the courtyard. If it...
Thank you. Oh! It was a... It took me forever to be rid of those two. You must be careful now. The servants, they will not look closely at anyone in uniform. All guards are alike to a cook, no? But most of the guards are new. They will not know you for a stranger at a glance. It is best you keep your distance from all of them and try to blend in. She's in a guest room off the main hall. Andras, they guide us.
This kitchen is a disgrace. How did the old Arl servants ever cook anything in here?
No one ever said the Kendalls had any sense.
For
Andraste's sake, don't treat them as
killed. I say how up the level of it.
He'd have to knock down every place he owns then.
In a row. How's too cheap to buy it? Cook's probably wrote the broken it.
I know you're bluffing.
Then call it, why don't you?
Are you playing cards or chit-chatting?
Kennel duty. What's the...
point of that, I ask you?
Nobody.
Not in the tongues of all the nations of the world may the Maker's mercy be expressed. Before the light,
What now?
words become the clattering of pebbles on a mountainside.
The Grey Warden is here.
Thank the Maker. I would greet you properly, but I'm afraid we've had a setback. My host was not content with leaving me under heavy guard. He sealed the door by magic. Find the mage who cast the spell. He'll most likely be at Howe's side. Well, if he didn't know you were here, he soon will. Thank you, Ward.
Tell Howe will probably be in his rooms. Tell Howe is probably in his room. The last one on your left.
The housekeeper will hear us. Someone's here.
Look, you didn't say nothing. Call the...
We will need to fight shortly.
Most of the guards are new. They will not know you.
This kitchen is a disgrace. How did the old servants ever
Living in a house where the whole family got
No
killed.
one ever said the
I say Howe ought to level the thing and build a new one.
He'd have to knock down every place he owned.
3 nights in a row.
For all
I know
we
you're
it's
bluffing.
not much.
Then call it. You're playing cards.
I have nothing.
Of course. What's next? No, I cannot.
Thank the Maker. My host. Thank.
Tell Howe he's probably in his room. The last one on the...
Yes? Well, we're not exactly alone. What did you have in mind?
What? Who goes there?
I thank you for creating such distraction, stranger. I have been waiting days for the opportunity. Do you think you could... Alistair? Is that you?
Who? Wait. I do know you. You were at my joining. He's one of us. A warden from Orlais. Jada, I think. Or was it Montsemar?
I'm Riordan, senior warden of Jada, but born and bred in Highever, and glad to be home. With an offer of hospitality and a poisoned chalice. I was fool enough to think Loghain didn't yet know who I was. I saw him go into the dungeons. He may still be there. For the most part, attempting to hold my tongue. I was sent when we received no word from King Caelan as to the outcome at Ostagar. The king had invited all the wardens of Orlais and their support troops to join him. Then nothing. We had 200 wardens and 24 divisions of cavalry. The first we heard of Loghain's edict was when everyone was turned back at the border. That was when the rumor reached us that wardens were being blamed for the massacre. We finally decided it was safest to send someone alone to learn how best to fight the Blight and this regime. As a native Ferelden, I volunteered to make the crossing. Yes, these are my records. The names of the dead I could recognize at Ostagar. What I could find of Duncan's own recruitment records. Copies of the joining ritual I rescued from our Denerim vault. Those should never be seen by any outside eyes, but I trust in their encryption. Would that I could, for Ferelden sorely needs them. But for the joining to work, the recruit needs not only fresh darkspawn blood, but a drop of blood preserved from an archdemon. Ferelden's supply should have been in the vault, but it was gone. I can only imagine someone took it out and Loghain either confiscated or destroyed. As you know, the joining's chance of success is slim anyway. Loghain has done far worse to the wardens than cut us off from recruiting. And from the rumors flying through Denerim, removing him from the throne is already your plan, no? It seems to me the first order of business is to leave this place. It will do neither of us good to be caught at the site of a massacre.
We've been staying with Arl Eamon at his estate. If you need a place...
At Arl Eamon's, then. And good luck, sister.
Who goes? You think you're Anybody tries to come in here without Hal's say-so, we get to do what we like with it.
Why are we always attracting danger? Very well. It will be done, of course. As you say, yes, it will be done. Very well, as you say.
Let's have at it!
Very well. It will be done, as you say. Yes, as you say.
That's right. What did I tell you?
I'm afraid not. Of course. Yes, it will be done.
Let's make this quick!
Can you not drive these animals off? As you said, very well. It will be done. Of course. It will be done. Very well. As you say. Of course. Very well. It will be done.
Watch out!
It will be done. Of course. Free while you can. It will be done.
Maker's breath!
There are far better things we could be doing with our time, no?
Why always attracting danger?
Of course. Yes, it will be done.
Let's make this quick! A bit more dying, please! That's it!
It will be done, as you said, of course.
It's done. Yes. I finished.
As you say. Yes. Very well.
Let's have at it!
On my way, right away.
Go on.
Don't leave me here. Get me out of here! Was this supposed to be a lesson? Did my father think it funny to leave me for so long before sending you?
You move in august company, stranger. I am Oswin, son of Ban Sigurd, of the Dragon's Peak Banon. If you aren't one of our soldiers, pray tell me, who should I be thanking for my rescue? Then I have no question about why you would come, Warden. For it is your men who have suffered the most here. You have my heartfelt gratitude. And if my father sent no one after me, I can only assume that he does not yet know the true colors of... But if you talk to him, I'm certain he would offer you any reward you might ask. Then there is a Landsmeet after all. Hal said the Earl of Redcliffe was dead, and the Landsmeet called off. I swear, if there be any forum to speak out... Now, please...
sounding the horns for retreat. Do you hear it? Do you hear the dogs howling?
Yes?
Sounding the horns for retreat. Do you hear it? Sounding the horns for retreat.
Oh, Maker.
They said to retreat. The horn sounded, and we turned, and then the screams. Mother, can you smell the blood? They died, and we left them in the swamp.
He's obviously mad. I don't think you'll get anything more out of him.
Safe.
What month is it? Are you some enemy of Aurelians? Please, I feel like I've spent half my life down here. Dead. Then who's ruling? His son, Vaughn. People were so angry, they were thinking of petitioning the king. There have been many changes since they... I need to get... I thank you.
I could do that for you. What now? Just like you wanted.
Well, well, the Grey Warden. I must say I'm surprised Eamon would condone you invading my castle and murdering my men. Is he losing faith in the persuasive powers of his land's meat? The traitorous bitch has you under her thumb. Honora does love games. I'm surprised she'd play with the likes of you. You should have left when you had the chance, Warden. Slunk off to the Anderfells to hide with the rest of your kind. This Landsmeet is a farce. Loghain will triumph, and you will die.
Enemies
Looks like
ahead.
we're in for some fun.
Very well.
All right, let's go!
Very well.
Maker preserve us! Alright, battle it is then! I'll try to be merciful!
I will not let you!
Make us spit on you. I deserved more.
As you say.
Andraste. Alstana. No, I don't know you, do I? Are you real? Alstana? I don't know. Wait. I'm Erminric, Knight Lieutenant of the Denerim Chantry. You are...
He sounds like he's in lyrium withdrawal. He's got all the signs, confusion, weeping. If the Grand Cleric knew he were in here, she'd be spitting hot coals.
I failed in my duties, Maker. Forgive me. The Malefica. He had turned blood magic upon Templars and Circle mages to escape from his tower. But the Ten's men took him from me. Yes, he destroyed his phylactery. You are real, aren't you? My dreams are so strange. Give this ring to my sister, Alf.
Who's there? Stay away. You can't do this to me. I'll have you all flayed. I'm the Arl of Denerim. I'm Vaughan Kendalls, heir to the Arling of Denerim. It's true. Too many of our troops were lost at Ostagar. When the riots started, Howe came with... or that's what he claimed. As soon as I let him into the palace, he threw me in here. One more victim of the Elven uprising, he said. Let me out of here. I'll do anything. Of course. Anything. Just let me out. I swear you won't
I have done it. I am done.
Intruders!
Of course.
Get him!
It will be done. Of course. As you say.
Don't bleed for this.
Very well.
Very well.
My thanks. I look more the part than you do. We must go quickly, and if Howe's people find...
Warden, in the name of the Regent, I am placing you under arrest for the murder of Rendon Howe and his men-at-arms. Surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
Why stop now? Calthrion is all that stands between us and freedom.
Are you sure this is what you wish?
Bring them down.
We will need to fight shortly.
Here.
It will be done.
Take that!
Yes. It will be done.
You need help?
Maker preserve us. Let's make this quick.
Let's have at it! Alright! Yes! Great. On it.
My lord!
Great.
Yes!
I shall. I'll do it. Yes, of course. On my way.
Maker preserve us. Maker's breath. Here comes trouble.
Right away. On my way. As you like. I shall. It's done. I'll do it. As you like. I shall. On my way. Of course. Right away.
Done. Very well. All right. Right. On it. As you wish. All right.
You asked for it!
Here. Right.
Alright! That's it!
On it. Right.
Defend yourself. I never liked this part.
On it. Right.
Greetings.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over.
Though stung with 100 arrows.
Corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children.
They shall be named Malefica, accursed ones. They shall find no...
It's so nice to be in civilization.
You're back. You... Oh, yeah.
Anywhere in Southreach.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
What is it? I have work to do. What does it say? Well...
It is a pleasure. Or perhaps you tire of the smells of the city.
Dwarven craft. Welcome back. Is there something else you'd like to look at? Oh, any? Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
Did you see Wolf's face when he arrived? I heard West Hills has fallen to Darkspawn.
Whoever you are, Wait. I know you. My son described you in great detail. He tells me that I owe you his life. When I saw my poor boy's legs, I only wish House still lived that I might tear him apart myself. I would bring troops against his son. But Oswin tells me Thomas had no part in his father's depravity. Is there anything you would ask as a reward for saving Oswin? Thank you again. Know that I will stand behind you at the Landsmeet. In fact, I am taking my supper today with Ban Reginalda of the White River Banorn. I'll speak with her about this at once.
What do you suppose Eamon is playing at? Surely he doesn't expect us to believe Honora unfit to rule, with her father to advise her.
I wonder that myself.
May I help you? This is Ermenric's. Explain yourself. My brother would no more part with this ring than with his head. He's alive, then? Please, if you have any news of my brother, I would hear it. A dungeon? What? No. Take this with my thanks. It has been in my family since the War of Crowns, crafted for us by the...
You'll have to excuse me. I'm engaged at present.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
Maker's breath, it's...
Sir Calthrian's death is a waste, truly. But I suppose it could not be helped. We will need he saw me as a threat. Yet even now, at least that snake. You have a I don't...
A useful lead, Honora, but...
That is true. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet. But you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough. And decent. But even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Honora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but...
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think true? I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my...
Well, she's quite spirited. Poor Kaelin was a good boy, but Honora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelash. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same. Of course, if I might make a suggestion...
Yes.
Indeed.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't...
Wonderful. Another one. I suppose you're here to ask for a donation too. West Hill's Arling belongs to the Darkspawn now, girl. Perhaps they're interested in giving sovereigns to the Chantry, feeding orphans, clothing idiots, or whatever it is you want. Well, I can see how you might miss it. All of southern Ferelden covered by black clouds, the ground rotting beneath your feet, plagues and darkspawn raids going on until even the crows get sick of the smell of carrion. What's a little trifle like that when compared to the important troubles here in Denerim? There's no point talking about it. Leave me. I've nothing for you anyway. There's nothing more to say. Pester someone else.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find that.
I'm glad you made it safely away. I hear Howe's death has already brought no small amount of cheer to the city. It's located just off the Market District in the northern alley past the Old Noble Tavern. I'll sketch out the code. Inside you can take your pick of whatever equipment remains. It is the stockpile the Wardens have kept for centuries. We went through our... I think he always left himself a soft spot for his recruits, though. Only way he ever let himself down. Well, I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but it seems to me that you've picked the important parts up yourself. Be firm in your beliefs, protect people from their own ignorance, and be as loyal as you can to your brothers, even knowing you'll share their deaths. It's tough to say. Only the fortress in Weishaupt has every record. But there are certainly a few dozen or hundreds in every nation in Thedas. The Anderfells are home to over 1,000. It's almost like the Archdemon chose Ferelden deliberately, knowing how unguarded it is. Once only, and I'd rather not go again. It's far, lass, and very foreign. The Wardens there, they fight darkspawn like you and me, but they're shaped by the winters there and the forest. They're a cold group and don't care like they should about the rest of the world. Their king is weak, and many Anders look to the Wardens to rule. I hate to say this, but some of them seem to want it that way. It was near 1,200 years ago, and no one knows for sure, except that it began with a group of Anders soldiers. Apparently they defected from their king's army, vowing that fighting the Blight was more important, and traveled all the way to Tevinter themselves. They were the first ones to track down the Archdemon Dumat, and the ones to slay him, though none survived the battle. But they had picked up followers by then, and it was they who formally founded the Order, and were recognized by Thedas. Archdemons don't awaken on their own, you know. It takes the Darkspawn, and with no one to lead them, it must be sheer chance. What's surprising isn't that it takes so long between blights. But I imagine the old gods call to them, and it's that voice in the darkness which drives them through so many generations. The important thing to remember is, none of that.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne. That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot. He is my father, as well as a great general, who has served his nation well until now. If there is a way for him to live, I would prefer it. I will always be my father's daughter, but even I know he must pay for his crimes. It will not make me glad, even so. Does that affect your decision? Can we yet come to an arrangement? For years, I have ruled this kingdom as Kaelin's queen. As much as they loved Kaelin, all of the Banon knew this to be so. Kaelin was a good man, but what is needed now is not another good man, but a good ruler. I sent Alina here not solely because I thought I needed help, but because I saw an opportunity for us both. What say you then? Your support for mine in the Landsmeet? Do you disagree? You are a fellow Grey Warden. What do you think of Alistair's potential to rule? Never mind his willingness. Alistair seems like a kind, well-meaning man, and biddable enough. These are admirable qualities, if not kingly ones. He also seems to be a fine Grey Warden, which is exactly why he should remain one and serve the kingdom by defeating the Darkspawn. Kaelin knew of Alistair. It was Arl Eamon that kept Alistair out of the courts, as Merrick had desired. Oh, there are some who would follow Alistair out of respect for his Therin blood. The others would see this as Eamon grabbing for power. Who else do you think Alistair would turn to for help? Eventually, the nobility would return to the... Alistair's weakness would destroy everything Merrick built. I have ruled this nation on Kaelin's behalf for many years. I am a great queen, and as beloved by my people as I love them. Ferelden needs an effective ruler with experience to see it through the Blight and after. That is not Alistair. What say you then? Your support for mine in the Landsmeet? Ignoring that the man looks so much like Kaelin, my recently dead husband, if you'll recall, my main fear is that he might govern like Kaelin as well. And are you so truly eager to pawn the lad off on me anyway? I rather got the sense that you two might be. That is how my own marriage to Kaelin began. It still became more, in time. This doesn't bother you. I see. Alistair does have Therin blood. A union might be considered a compromise, but... is this something Alistair even desires? Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back and allow me to continue, it is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so, do so. I will be...
So I'm guessing someone told Honora Did anyone mention this wasn't my idea? I think she's a great queen. As far as I'm concerned, she's welcome to it. Really? Whatever would give you that idea? Well, it's nice that you think so. What do you think I should do? Go ahead and be king, just to let it happen? Marry her? As in... marriage, as in why would you do that? What about us? suppose so. Why do you think I should do this, then? Tell me. I suppose. I don't know. Go ahead, then. Now, excuse me while I go have a small heart attack some...
Well, have you spoken to my lucky betrothed yet? Or will we be reduced to passing? He has? I wasn't expecting that, to tell you the truth. To marry Kaelin's brother. Is this it, then? I agree to marry Alistair to retain my throne, and in exchange I give you my support. Done. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. That will be no small feat, of course. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me? No. And while I know your concern is hardly
Excuse me, the Lady Queen has summoned me to see to her unmentioned... Well, not much. Just, may I air that for you, my lady? She's brought a maid of... I beg your pardon, sir, but I...
Yes.
Indeed.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
This shield. It's Duncan's, isn't it? That's his crest. I did. Thank you. Truly, I don't know how to express my gratitude. This means a great deal. I'll treasure...